Today we're going to take a look at what makes a good photo. So we're going to analyze a business photo, and this is the photo. All right, today we're going to look at why I think this photo is a great photo for a business. So this is a restaurant in Argentina, and it is called Mexicana. And this is a great example of what makes a good photo. We've got a lot of different elements happening here, but let's just kind of take a look at the main ones. Right now, we can tell that it's a restaurant just by first glance. We've got some tables here, here, and one in the back over here. And we have our name clearly listed here. So we have these like 4 tables. It looks like there's a couple in the back as well. So we have some great elements here. We have this family right here watching the waiter, and they're laughing, and there's obviously something going on. And we have this slick cat right here. He's obviously thinking a lot of himself. He's got his arms out, and he's out for a good time, and he's expecting a quite the service and experience. And we have these 2 women here that are sitting there, and they're interacting with our wonderful waiter, who, let's zoom in here a little bit. He has his champagne. He has a couple champagne flutes, and he's probably, explaining what is happening with this champagne and what it's all about, and making sure everybody understands what's going on. So we've got a really nice dynamic right here, and then we have this slick cat watching. So that's kind of interesting. It gives us this element that something is actually happening. This is like something you would actually see in a restaurant. What I really like about this is these women, like I mentioned before. They're obviously entertained by whatever the waiter is doing over here, and it kind of shows that he's putting on a bit of a show, and so he is actually creating an environment where people can experience, as opposed to just having something to eat and something to drink, which, if you've been to a good restaurant, that is exactly what you're looking for. So one of the other things I like over here is these guys. So completely oblivious to what's going on, it seems, behind them. Perhaps they were instructed to do this. I do not know. But they are obviously having some sort of intense conversation back and forth here. So you've got that. You've got this nice line of sight here. So maybe she's breaking up with him. Perhaps he's delivering some sort of interesting thing that happened in his day. I don't know what's going on there, but I like it quite a bit. If you look at her hands here, she's in the prayer position, as we call it. So this is like a trust, but you will also see right here, she has this hand over the other hand, which means it's a little bit of a protective stance. Let's take a look at his. Ooh, so he's got his arms crossed. So I can only assume something is going on here. So maybe they're discussing financial things. Maybe they're discussing somebody in their family. Who knows what it is? But it does lend itself to a story. So that is what you want to have when you're doing that. So we're just going to put that line back here, so we've got a little interaction back and forth here. Point at the hand, point at his stance. Now it's a little clearer. The one thing I will pay attention to is these feet. They're both pointed towards each other, which means they're probably not fighting. They're probably just having an intense conversation. So good for these guys. We're going to give them a star for keeping their relationship going. Let's take a look here too. We're going to zoom in into this window, and we look inside, and we can see right here, this little area here, we have some sort of bar. We have all these little glasses sitting there. Fantastic. That shows that there is a bar inside. We've got stools or tables or something there. So there's probably places to sit. That kind of looks like a car at this point. We'll put a little thing here and a little front scoop. And now we got some sort of space vehicle. So that's pretty nice. I'll just finish it out here. There we go. And there we go. All right. So that's pretty good. So we've got that. And then also over here, if we zoom in, we have all these lights that lead to the back of the restaurant. So we know that there's probably also lots of seating in there as well. So overall, let's just kind of do a recap. We have the experience right here with this couple. We have this family over here. They're experiencing something pretty fun. We have this intimate thing going on here. We've got the bar over on this side here. Put another sort of crazy star there. And we have the dining area on this side. So, this is fantastic, and this is all in one shot. So this is why I think this is a fantastic shot. I hope that this couple here figures out what's going on. And this guy, a little too much attitude for me. But, to each their own. All right, I hope you enjoyed this analysis of this photo. If you like this photo, I found this one on Pixabay, and it was done by Pixel is the handle on that one. So you can go and check out the photos that they've done. They have quite a few good ones. So give them a thumbs up and a like, and that is all I have for today. Get out there and take some pictures of your business. Hey, thanks for watching. Do me a favor. This video is a little bit long, so it's over 6 minutes. So Instagram won't show it to any of my non-followers. So thanks for being a follower. But if you do me a favor and just share this over to any business that you think this might help. So that'll help me out. Hopefully it'll help them out. All right, that's it. Thanks.